No, we had to go live on a totally different one. So
are we live?
Yeah, but we're on a different. Can you get that link
Okay, so
and so post it to the chat?
what link is this?
Go into it and look at the link. Hold on. I don't know why it's not allowing us to go. That's ridiculous why I did that. I have no idea.
That's ridiculous why I did that. I have no idea. It's ridiculous why I did that. I have no idea. It's ridiculous why I did that. I have no idea.
My ears. Can you turn that down? I was like freaking out.
Yes. Turn your phone volume down.
It is.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
There. Hopefully that took care of it. Let me know.
Yeah, we only lost half of our hearing.
Lord Jeebus.
Sorry, Tia Ann.
All right. I was trying to get this link is what I was trying to do.
Wow. See what happens when you set up in a new location in your house? What the heck? Ugh. So, we're saying hi. Say hi, Lola. She's dressed up as a cow today. Let's see. On the planets in the house. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, can you message something in the chat so I can moderate you?
Yes. Hola. Mr. Kernerman's here.
Sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties. But, yeah, new setup.
Do you want me to message from
Just-
Chacha or?
Yeah, so I can moderate you. I got you, baby. That way you can add the link.
Send help.
There you go. Can you add the link from, go to share?
Here. Good Lord.
Share,
Look, I'm
copy
wearing,
link.
as I say, Mount Homestead's shirt, but it's NT Homestead. Ugh.
It's in Spanish. I don't know.
What's in Spanish?
Already copy, just paste it, please.
Okay. Good Lord. Worst live ever. I think we've had some bad lives though.
Yeah.
So this is our blooper one.
Right?
Good Lord.
We were just fine. All of a sudden, it just decided, no, it's not going to let us stream.
Thanks for making me a drink. Today was actually real chill and relaxing, and I worked today. But he just is giving me heart palpitations.
Oh, Lord Jeebus.
You're raising my blood pressure, sir.
All right.
Can you hear us, Diane? Loud and clear?
How do we sound?
Am I loud as usual?
Okay. There we go.
This is so good.
All right. Here we go. That way we can see the. Why did they go back to top chat? Boy, the tubes is not liking us today.
It's not liking you, because I look perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we can see the chats at least. Nice and clear. Yeesh, guys.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo-wee.
Now that we got that done, we're broadcasting from our new little office location.
Yes, my daughter is an adult and she decided to leave the nest. I was sad at first, but now I have an office.
Yes. I don't mind the office being in here neither because now it's not in the living room in the way of the TV.
Thanks, I say Mount Homestead. Why do I say Mount Homestead?
It's empty.
MT Homestead, thank you. This is like total cha-cha. Look. It's cha-cha. It's cha-cha size. I love it.
Oh, man. So who we got here? Okay, so we got, Brenda Baker's in the house. Hey, Brenda Baker.
Ooh, you fixed it.
Jason, I know, see? Il Canerum. All right, I'm trying to catch up, guys.
I need a massage
Mike and Terry.
after this.
Man, we appreciate you guys bearing with us while we got this live situated.
Thanks, Brenda. I like the fit. The material's amazing.
It's amazeballs.
I can't wait till I go to the ranch and wear it. Black is repellent to sun, correct?
No.
Oh crap. Well, I might have to wear this when I go to sleep or in the evening.
Hey, on the plant. What's going on, Tom? Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Who is that sexy woman in the empty homestead swag? It is I, the one and only. And again, sorry if I'm off. Before this live happened, I messed up my equilibrium. I got up real fast. I guess I'm getting too old or something. And like literally, I was really dizzy and my ears felt clogged up. I felt like my head was going to explode. So I took like a nap and I was watching Mel on their channel right now. And I was crying a little bit. I was like, help me, Jesus. I was like, I don't know if I can do this live today. So maybe my Bruja powers messed up the first live.
Maybe. Wow. And I even made tacos for Taco About It Live.
I know. And I was like, I'm nauseous. I can't eat it. I don't know what happened.
Oh, man.
Total catastrophe.
But, hey, we're still here. We're live and kicking, guys. Live and kicking.
See? It happened yesterday. It's in the universe.
Right.
Is that Mike or the better half?
That's Mike up there. But Terry,
is that Terry?
That's Terry.
Oh, it sucks. It's no fun when you get freaking vertigo.
Yeah.
And then I YouTube how to like get it out of it's like crystals in your ear. It's so weird. Anyways, I don't feel like vomiting anymore.
What we got in here? All right, 12 people so far. Great. If you guys don't mind, smash that likey. We'd appreciate it.
Come out! Oh, he's not here. You should invite him you should invite David.
He's probably still stuck at work, unfortunately.
Aww.
Well, I actually got off early today, but I was in 3 hours early as well. So I am a little tired. I don't know if you guys can see the big old puffy eyeballs.
I can see them. They're horrible.
Yeah.
I need to do a face mask on you later. But yeah, Mr. David, come on. He was super nice. I'm glad I got to hang out with him again. Was it last weekend or the weekend before?
The weekend before, yes.
Yeah. So, do you want to tell them the news or what's up?
Yeah, and Ann said, "Oh man, you missed out on tacos. Bummer."
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll eat some later on when I feel better. At least I'll lose some weight, I guess.
What the? And Ann said that David was just on Simple Life and Claims Live.
I know. I saw him.
Yeah, we see him.
Like, come on. That's what I was doing at the bar the weekend before.
Hey, Hooper's Mayhem. Thanks for jumping in. They actually just added us not too long ago.
Thanks for that.
Gave us a big shout out, but we missed it for some reason. It didn't when they sent the IG message. It went to some
Instagram?
spam. Yeah, it went to some spam folder, and
Or
it didn't.
scam likely.
It didn't tag us correctly, but they were trying to give us a good shout. Thanks, bud. We appreciate it. Yeah, his channel's pretty cool. Checking out.
Aww.
Also, I like all those pictures you got on your IG, by the way.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Sorry.
Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. He's one of a newer subs that just got in, and we appreciate all everybody's support. Seriously, so thank you.
Margarita in hand, low carb. It actually helped with my nausea.
I'm not low carbon today, but I'll go ahead and.
It's on my Lockabilly coasters. These are so awesome. They're like my fave.
Yeah, shouts out to Adam over there at Likeabilly and David at
I still have them in plastic.
Hood's Custom Shop for actually getting those two.
You want to do a giveaway?
Those were pretty cool. We didn't give away the giveaway we won.
Yeah. I like that we have this big old screen. If you guys could see what he hooked up, it's a big old screen. I can read the words. The words are like that.
Yeah, now we don't have to do this. I'll take. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of that.
Thanks for the thumbs up, Mount Homestead. Oh. Not Mount Homestead, MT Homestead. Good Lord, I'll never get it right. Just FYI. The Davis family life is here. Hey, everybody! Saw your link over on Bramble Hill Homestead Live the other day. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, thank you.
I'm glad you didn't get to view the technical glitches we had just like 2 seconds ago. It was horrible.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Aaron, we love Aaron. Aaron's awesome.
It's like regifting, exactly.
Getting regifted? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Well, I mean, we haven't been on. We haven't had a live in a week. We've only posted one video.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys. We have been extremely busy.
Even though I was off for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
But now we're back.
extremely busy. But yeah, first off, we just want to talk to you guys. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. You know, for whatever reasons you celebrate it. I mean, the reason we all know we celebrate is because, you know, the birth of our nation.
America.
Awesome. America. Hopefully everybody went out and had a good Freedom Stick celebration as well. We did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Free fireworks. Fryer. This Dia says it sounded like you had aliens for a minute there in the beginning. Oh my God.
Oh, right.
And Lola, poor Lola. She was like, what the heck is happening?
Sorry, all the mass feedback. I don't know what happened there, but we got that corrected real quick. I still have to buy my new mic for my boom stand and everything that's back there. So once we get that, then this will be a lot better, guys. Trust me, we're working on it.
We got 13 people in the house.
All right.
Or is it more? No, yes, 13. Hi, guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. But yeah, so back to 4th of July. We had an interesting 4th of July. It started interesting. Yep. So since for dramatic effects, I'm going to let Chacha tell this story.
Well, here's the deal. I should have recorded everything that happened, but my phone lost charge. So yeah, a lot of things were going off this past weekend. So I decided to rain when we got there. We don't have any kind of, how do you say, traction in our yard or land. It's nothing but
clay,
you know, country stuff. We haven't gotten the gravel yet. So yeah, it decided to rain. At first it was fine. We slept. In the morning, we heard it in the roof. I was like, oh, it's so romantical. It was just me. It was romantical. It was just me, you, and Lola. We're just hearing it pitter-patter. Well, come morning, he's like, you ready? We're going to the lake. Fine. So we start, getting ready. I put on my bikini.
This is true.
He puts on his banana hammock. And then we're ready.
Also true.
No. So we're ready. So once we get to going, what happens?
Oh, man. Yeah, nothing happens. We sink.
We sink. He's trying to, get out of it. So he hits it in reverse, hits the tree behind us, and then hits it in forward gear, hits the tree in front of us. I swear we have a Tonka truck because this is what happens. So it's going back and forth. Nothing. And I'm just like, oh, we're not going to get to go swimming. And we're just going to be here. Yeah. And we didn't have we had enough water for maybe a day.
Yeah, we had.
We had draughts for maybe a day and a half, depending if we kept drinking the beer. So we're like, we're going to starve. We're going to die of thirst. But anyways, I had a grand idea. Maybe if you, because recently they put
FEMA actually repaved one of our country roads. So the country road that actually comes across our entrance, which is our side entrance, because the main entrance on the main road hasn't been built yet. So we use that to access the property. Well, they re-leveled it and added more fill on it. So as soon as it rained, and as magical and teeter-tatter as she made that rain sound, it actually stormed. So it stormed for quite a few hours pretty heavily. And
I must have been drinking too much.
No, I think you were asleep. You went back to sleep at that point. Because it started about 6 a.m. and didn't end till about 8.
It was nice.
But
it's not like the city rain.
No.
The country rain's so relaxing.
Yeah, until you get stuck in it. So
that sucks.
My
and the drama.
my Yukon actually has 4-wheel drive. but it doesn't help when you're sinking in basically like biscuit putty. It was bad. I burnt out my
No, it was like quicksand.
I burnt out my 4-wheel drive, so my transfer case was smoking and clanking. And
David's family, rain is the best sleeping pill. Oh, I thought I read take some sleeping pills
Oh.
and then hear the rain. Like,
Hey,
perfect.
Judy Plaster coming in from Cali. What's going on? Thanks
Hola.
for coming in again. We appreciate it. She's
Yes.
always coming in from that NorCal.
What up?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Only 93.
Where
Must
were
be
we in
nice.
our story?
So we're sitting there trying to.
Bitten by bugs, might I add.
I went ahead and was able to get the truck unstuck and back over by
Brenda.
by our campsite. And so I'm like, look, we can't go anywhere until this starts to dry up. It's supposed to be sunny today, this afternoon. Mind you, it's still about 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to have to pass the time, let the sun come out, dry up a little bit, and then we're going to have to worry about getting out. So a couple hours go by. I'm over there with a Freedom Stick planking targets. And I start to notice.
He looks like a sad boy. Using the pew-pew to hit cans. I was like, poor baby.
I know.
It was worse
Hey,
than
what's
this.
going on, Crazy Ed?
Hey, Mr. Ed. It was crazier than the beginning of this live. How
Yeah,
you were.
oh God.
I was like, send help.
So once we realized it dried up enough to where we can actually get in the truck, because my rear wheel drive still worked. The transmission's not messed up. It was the transfer case for my 4-wheel. So I'm like, okay, as long as I have it in rear wheel drive and we don't slip, we're good. So I went ahead and went out the property, walked the road that they just recently redid. Well, while we're doing this, the neighbor that's the newest neighbor down, maybe about a mile down from us, they came through on their 4x4 and got stuck right there as well. So they made this huge old freaking canal of mud. And so I got out there and I had my mud boots on and I went to go step in it. And I stepped all the way down my mud boots about that much. It was pretty deep.
And he's not being very dramatic because I saw it.
Yeah, and my boot got stuck and I had to. So we're sitting there and
I had made a joke saying, well, maybe if it dries up, at least when we get out, since it's too crazy, maybe you could put like cardboard and we could drive over it real quick. And he was like, haha, funny.
yeah, I was like, because we have a bunch of cardboard boxes,
Like big boxes.
and I was
From
like,
putting
yeah,
up the
we're not going to put those all the way up the road to get out.
I would have.
And I'm sitting there.
We should make roads out of cardboard, okay? Because it works. And what happened?
So I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at the cardboard box, and I look at the entrance. I'm like, oh, my neighbor's property, his entrance to his side entrance is adjacent to ours. Now, his road on his property is packed down and graveled. So I'm like, if we can make it over to his property, we're good. Because once we get through his property onto the main dirt road that's already packed down and solid, we're okay.
Mind you, I'm praying the whole time.
So I went and got those cardboard boxes. I told her, I said, I gave her credit where credit was due. I said, babe, you had a great idea.
Makes sense to me.
So we're just I said, what we're going to do is we're going to get everybody packed up, get the truck up to the entrance. I'm going to put these giant cardboard boxes all the way across the road.
And we're going to go real fast. And we got it.
To my neighbor's property.
And we're going like this. We got this.
And we jammed through it. I was able to get the truck across.
And I was thanking Jesus.
And I had to I walked back across, locked up the gate, pulled up the cardboard out of the mud and threw it in my property, and went over there. And my neighbor was already outside. He was already outside waiting on me. He knew it was up.
It's like, dang, city slickers.
But yeah, we ended up getting out, and then we had a choice. We could either come out of his property and go right. Now, if you go right, it takes us all the way back through this other easement where you have to cross two streams. And in the summertime, the streams are dried up, but spring, late spring, like right around that time, especially with storms, the springs are actually there. So you have to get through them. And I'm sitting there thinking, nah, my 4-wheel drive's not working. There's no way we're going to make it through those streams. And I'm not getting stuck out there in the back end of the easement where no one's at but cornfields. So we decided to take the left side and go, 15 miles back, just to turn around and come 20 miles the other way to get to the main highway, just to go back into town. So yeah, that's what we had to deal with early Saturday morning. So by the time we got to the lake Saturday, early Saturday afternoon,
we're ready to
the
pop
drinks,
the top again.
the drinks came flying.
Give me a bird. But I did have fun at the lake. And we said, we're not going back to the line because we're going to get stuck. By the way, our trailer is still out there. We could not bring it back.
Yeah, I had to unhitch the trailer and said, hey, it's going to have to stay. And I got to go out there this weekend to pick it up. But good thing Pops is already out there. He got out there the day before yesterday. And same thing happened to him. The rain had just hit as he got to town. So he was able to get into the property, but he got stuck right where we got stuck.
Maybe we should buy like a big old Tonka truck, like a big one with those mud tires.
Did you not see the big F-150 with the big tires that got stuck driving past us?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not going to make a difference.
Dang it.
Not until that road is, been completely packed down and been driven over quite a few times, got a few rains under its belt, it's not going to get any better. So.
And we definitely need gravel in our driving area.
Yeah, we're working on. There's a gravel company south of Brady by us that I've already reached out to, and so we're gonna try to schedule some of that this summer when it dries up a little bit and we can clear up the roadway a little bit better. But we had a great 4th of July. Outside of that, it was good. It was good, guys.
Yeah, we ended up at the lakes. They have these cabanas. Sounds fancy, but really it wasn't too bad. They have ones with air conditioners that were like $50, but the cabanas were like 20. So we ended up renting one of those. Just it had like screened all over. It was pretty cool. They had showers there and stuff. So I think I want to live at the lake, babe. I'd rather live at the lake now. Everything's there.
Everything's at the lake.
And plus, we had our friend Jimmy out there, and they were just cooking it up. And Lola was having a good old time. So it was all worth it.
Very worth it. Cheers, guys.
So
that was our 4th of July weekend. Hope your guys' was just as exciting.
Davis family says our independence celebration is next month.
Oh yeah, that's right. What was it? Ours, in the indigenous community, we really don't celebrate 4th of July for reasons I'm not even going to. It's a lot of negative stuff, so I'm not even going to go there. But yeah, so we celebrate different dates as well. But that's just for the indigenous people. So yeah, I get it. What else we got here?
Davis family says they're in Jamaica. Sweet. I want to be in Jamaica. Sounds amazing.
Yeah. Well, all right. So we'll get to one of the things that's been taking up a lot of our time, which is the house that we're in. We're actually renting. Mm-hmm. We've been renting for like 6 years, and
6 years.
Well, we both owned houses prior to getting together, and those houses are gone, and we didn't feel like doing all that. So we did what we're doing now. So we just decided to rent. Well, 6 years have passed, and the owner's selling the house now. So we had to kind of fast track our minimalizing process. And then, of course, with the kids moving out now, so none of the kids are staying in the house no more. Maxie, he'll come every now and then. He's still got his room set up.
He's my younger son. He'll be 14 next week.
Yeah, he's the youngest one.
My baby. But he's going to spend some time with his dad. So
yeah, he wants to go stay with his dad and do the dad thing over there, which is awesome. He gets more time spent with his dad than sitting over here in the room on the video game all the time. Yeah.
And none of our kids want to come to the country for some reason. Well, maybe because we get stuck in muds and
stuff. They don't want they're a little too wrapped up in their going ons right now. They're young, So they all want to do their thing, hang out with their friends, and
Yeah,
work and go party and stuff. So
the aunt says the 4th of July is her husband's birthday, so it's always a big celebration for you guys.
nice.
I bet. That's
Heck yeah.
awesome. He's so spoiled. He gets like fireworks for his birthday. Cool. Judy says, I went to Weaverville. I'm going to have to tell the Weavers there's a place called Weaverville. Awesome. We have friends that are the Weavers.
The Weavers, yes.
Weaverville for the bull riding competition on the 3rd for the 4th of July weekend. And it was hot. Heck yeah, it was. It was still like 105 at 9 8. Heck no, at night.
That's
Jose.
actually, that sounds like
I'm not going to Weaverville.
that actually sounds like us last year at that time.
Yikes!
This
and
year's
it's crazy.
been weird because the temperature's
Yeah.
been lower. We've gotten rains this far out. It's been kind of weird for us here in Texas, but hey, that's awesome. We also had a bull riding competition right there in Brady, where we went to the lake. Remember, we drove by it, the stadium.
How come we didn't stop by? I want to see some cowboys on bulls.
Yeah,
we stop by
I'm
next
sure
time?
you do.
Whatever.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool that you guys went to go see a bull riding.
I've never been.
We drove by it. We didn't stop it because we were just trying to get to the lake. It's like, let's get to the lake so we can just relax, unpack, and unwind.
Yes.
That's pretty much. We did not leave once.
And yes, a reminder for not Mount Homestead, MT Homestead. Be there or be square at 8:00, I believe. Thea Ann already put the link on our page. So
yes, thank you. And make sure you guys.
And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
And
And hit the like button. You're going to do a lot of things to stay on people's pages or else they'll delete.
Like that.
Yep. Going to take a poop about the time Mike and Terry. What?
Well, hey.
Dang. Is it because you just had dinner? Hooper's Mayhem, all the outdoor adventures?
Well, I mean, if you got the timing down, you're
that.
on it.
That's a lot of TMI. My kind of TMI. Yeah, you're growing. Yeah, growing up, he thought that everyone did fireworks for his birthday. I know. That's what I was like. I bet.
Oh man. My oldest son.
Bramble Hill Homestead. Hey yo.
Hey, what's going on, Aaron?
Why am I getting hoarse?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Whoa.
Too much stress. Help me, Lord Jesus. I was off for 2 weeks. I was supposed to have a vacation, but I cleaned for like a week entirely. This room was not this immaculate.
Immaculate.
And I just got these curtains.
It was literally, we had to evict Tumnus.
They don't know who Tumnus is.
Oh, yeah. They know who Tumnus is.
Okay, you guys, if you know Tumnus, tell me who Tumnus is. Mr. Knerman, hey, yo, gotta run. Might make it back before you do it. Done in a lot.
Thanks for stopping in, Jason.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Make me some tea.
She still wants that tea.
Heck yeah. Can you deliver? That would be great.
But yeah, we did a whole lot of cleaning and throwing away. And the good thing is that since we're in the city still, we went and put a lot of furniture and items that honestly we probably could have just had a yard sale and sold and made a little bit of profit off the stuff, but we didn't really want to spend all that extra time trying to do that. Plus, our weekends are pretty wrapped up right now with going with projects at the ranch and then stuff we got going on here. So we just put it out there for people to take.
And they
did
not
take it. A lot
take
of people. Well, no, they took all the big stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, today the trash men were cussing you out.
I know.
I was right here listening to them. They were like, "What the bleep it, bleep
It's
bleep,
like
bleep."
the second time they came by and seen a huge pile of stuff. But it's like random stuff.
You need a bed frame? We got a bed frame.
It's like, yeah, there's a huge, Gothic style bed frame sitting there, which I was surprised no one took because it's got a huge headboard and all. Pretty nice. I mean, we got it for the daughter.
It wasn't that Gothic, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty dang Gothic.
Okay.
It wasn't black. It was dark brown.
It was brown.
Yeah, it was dark brown.
It's
Gothic.
Not Gothic.
It wasn't black like your heart, but
I mean, like whatever. Rewind.
But we'd have random stuff out there like pallets,
The pallets are still out there if anyone wants them.
Put like a
Kitty.
giant my turtle tanks. Both of the turtle tanks
yeah.
were on a giant aquarium holder, like a shelf. I put the shelf out there and put a basketball on top of the shelf.
What is Kitty doing?
I don't know.
Reaching for the light switch.
So somebody took the basketball and left the shelf.
Come on, come on.
What's going on, Dave? David all up in here.
Rewind. Mr. Mike said Hoop is at work and he goes to the bathroom so he can watch YouTube. So he calls by taking a poop. Okay.
Nice. Hey.
Who's Hoop?
You were just talking to him.
Oh, yes, Hoop. I'm so sorry. What did you put in my drink?
Vodka. Vodka.
Dang it. Stop giving me vodka.
Heck yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Dave, man. We appreciate it. Hopefully work's not slamming you like it's been slamming me. And if it has, we're going to have to catch up again and go have us a nice cold one.
Yes, please take them away. That'd be great for at least like 5 hours. That would be great.
Yeah, David actually goes on at 7. You're going on tonight live, right, David?
Hey, Mama V.
I believe he goes on at 7 right after us. Yeah, shoot. Same here, man. These 14-hour days. Whoa.
Mr. Paul Honeyman, if you don't stop calling me a diva, I mean, it's kind of true. But, you know, Lola's the diva in the house.
Yeah, she is. She's in her
It's
movie.
her time to go, Mimi time.
Okay, yeah. David said he's going on at 7. All right, guys. Once we wrap up here, we'll wrap up about 7 o'clock. David's going to be going on, so we'll catch you guys on his live, and then it's MT Homestead right after that. So boom, we got them all back to back, baby.
And when it's Paul Honeyman, I want to see him, so I can call him a diva.
Oh, Paul.
So tell him the exciting news besides the dramatic news.
About the property?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 2 things, and one's really cool. We actually have a physical address now.
Yay.
Yay!
Or we can't give it to you because then, you know, we'll get stalkers and whatnot.
Well,
I mean, people want to see me.
yeah.
And then what else?
No, but we actually finally were able to acquire a physical address, those tacos. And
haven't had any.
It took a little bit of time. Oh my God, it took a little bit of time to get done. But yeah, 1 county, 2 offices.
A year later.
1 clerical office. A year later, we finally got it all done. So, yay! Physical address.
Yay. And then what
Still
else?
accomplished.
What else happened a year later?
So I know that we said we're going to be doing a completely off grid. We're trying our best to do completely off grid. It's just where we're at. It's almost unfeasible because of the type of weather and then the terrain.
It has no mercy.
Yeah, and so we did decide to go ahead and reach out to our local electrical company to drop a.
Don't judge us.
Now,
you're judging.
Now it's only a meter, and then I'm only installing 30 amp connections for RVs and anybody that's coming out. So it's really going to be right at our campsite is where the power is going to be at. That way, when we are there working on building and getting the houses done and we got the cabins going, we actually have full power to run all the tools because we're using what's solar generator that we have. We're using the actual propane generator. We do have all solar lights all over the property, in and out of the cabins and everything. So we don't have to worry about lighting or anything like that. We also have our fridges that are DC 12 volt. We don't have to worry about that. But running the construction equipment that we've been needing to run that's not gas powered, cooling off because it gets to be about 110 out there as far as the heat wave is concerned.
And Chacha is a diva, and I hate sweating.
It's 100. It gets to be about 103 degrees in the shade.
Yeah, it's surprising.
And it's pretty tremendous out there. So even our neighbor, he was like, "Man, I don't see how you guys aren't running no AC units. And we are, but we have to use the generator to run it. And then there's multiple cabins out there. We're all trying to stay in. And so
But here's the deal. Once
Thanks
the
for cutting me off.
electricity, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, like, if the electricity does not work, we have our fallback. We have solar, and that's awesome.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. Once we get the battery array, once we get the cabin, our actual cabin that we're going to have
Thank you, Tia.
built out there,
She says she can't live without
right?
AC. I feel you.
But once we get that built, we're going to build the solar array and everything inside with that cabin. And what the connection to the actual grid is going to be for is redundancy. It's only going to be to help pull in an extra draw to help those battery banks stay fully charged, and then probably give some power back to the company so we can get paid for that as well. So that's what we're going to end up setting up instead of the full solar array on our house, our cabin, because as much power as we have to consume. I mean, I'm a network engineer. She works in the healthcare industry. We have to run multiple. We have to run a huge server. We have to run multiple computers, multiple screens,
And we need to pay for our land, so we kind of need electricity.
all this stuff has to be. It has to be copacetic.
Yeah.
And what I mean why we're running big servers is because the type of internet that I have to pull down to work remote, especially out that way, it's not cheap. It's not very eco-friendly, but it takes a lot of draw. And the server system that I have to, it's a stack system that I have to set up for security purposes, which if anybody knows about HIPAA compliance and PCI compliance, in order for us to do what we do, we have to have that type of security set up. And I can't do that just off of a small solar setup. So we have to do this for now until we can get everything completely built the way we want. And then, of course, all the cabins and everything are still going to stay off grid. The campsite's pretty much off grid. But if we do have friends, you guys that come out and hang out with us, which we're going to be doing more often now this summer and going forward, that if you guys have your trailers and stuff, you're going to have those 30 amp connectors to connect and have you some power on your RVs and your vans as well. So it works out. It really does. But we're just kind of like, yay, right? That's the fun
you're
part.
Correct, Cha-Cha. I am a diva. I need my AC. Or else I'll melt, and I'm really angry when I'm hot.
Yeah, like Hulk.
Like Kitty. Say hi, Kitty. She's so beautiful. She slapped me with her paw. You're so rude. That did not work out like I thought it would.
What is it? Aaron said that would be good to have power for building and stuff. You're still living in an off-grid life. Yeah, we actually are. I mean, we still don't even have water out there. We're hauling in all of our water. The food that we do have out there is storage food that we can keep in pantries. I still have two giant 55-gallon drums of food out there. Sugar, beans,
Go, Kitty, go.
Noodles, all that stuff.
There's noodles out there.
Yeah, there's noodles out
Whoa.
there. Spicy Korean
You
noodles.
done messed up.
But
That's right, Elsa. I can literally not sleep in the heat. If it's too hot, I'm gonna take a cold shower.
yeah, Catford kind of hit the nail on the head. You're right. Using solar isn't really off grid. There's a big debate there, but I kind of get that as well. I grew up on a reservation. We didn't have power, so we didn't have solar. This is a long time ago. We had candles and sun, and then we finally got power in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Cool, yeah. Well, she's been there. In order to get up to where we were at, you had to trek. You had to trek through the mountain, literally the mountain. They cut through the mountain where we were at in order to get to where our reservation was. And during the wintertime, you're not getting out of there because the pass is frozen over and you're stuck there.
Winter is coming.
So yeah,
like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I get that. and then sometimes, well, the other debate is, well, you're not physically on a grid. So if you're not on a grid and you're using solar, that's technically not a grid. But I'm a network engineer. That's still a grid to me because you have to build a grid for your solar array, your battery bank system. You're still so yes, to me that's still on grid. But if you're talking about what a lot of people are saying as far as off grid would be, they're not relying or plugging into power, the local power company's grid and pulling or drawing energy from them or wherever they're located at. So yeah, you're right. And then, like I said, there's going to be people that are going to try to debate it. But
Come
I
at
see,
me.
I see both sides. I see both sides of the coin
I'm
because
gonna be
that's just how I
nice
am.
and cool in my house, so
Yeah.
I don't care if you're judging me. So about the water, Tia says, I assume you will have a well dug. So are you gonna dig this well?
No, there is not going to be a well. We do not have a water plate, and that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. It's kind of, we get a lot of lush green going on over there, right? But it only lasts for so long because, excuse me, the trees will soak it up. But we can spend all
Do
the
you
money.
need some water?
We can spend all the money we want to dig a well, but there's not going to be a well. So everybody around us is already tried. We do have the local city water supply they have a water line that goes a little bit further down from our property that we can actually tie into. But we're not going to do that. We've already seen what our neighbors go through when they have a water shortage. No one has water.
Oh, man.
So we're just going to stick to the rain harvesting for that one.
And our water totes.
Yeah, that's correct. What is it? Oh, Crazy Ed said, when I come to visit, just have tequila and steak.
You already know.
And
That's a given.
It's already on stock, man. We already got you. I told you.
We actually have that in our fridge right now.
Yes, we do. We always have tequila. We always have steak.
That's weird, right?
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's being blessed, Lola.
Steak, tequila, and mainly a lot of whiskey and scotch, but we do have
and
tequila.
vodka.
We do have tequila. Let's just say we actually have a walk behind bar in the other room, so we're covered.
Yep. Paul says, where happened? I lost him.
Oh, check out MBF Homestead. I did see that they put up that review for the Blue Yeti pack. I have been following them for quite some time. They bought that. Well, I don't know. Did they close on the house? I know that they sold the property they just built, and then they actually were trying to close on the new house that they just got. But that review on that Blue Yeti, that's nice. I am kind of thinking about something like that just as redundancy backup, because I do have a UPC backup in my garage because we lose power here pretty often, and we have a backup battery that runs all of our internet and TVs and stuff like that, so we can at least keep track on the weather since tornadoes like to roll through here. Freaking the power just likes to throw a tantrum and leave us for weeks at a time.
I know, right?
So that Blue Yeti, it does look nice. It was sad. I think that one's about 22 or something for that 1,000-watt one. I think that one's a pretty nice one. But yeah, we are looking at something like that later on in the future to have as redundancy backup.
Yeah, I just want to live there now, and I don't even want to work. Do I have to keep working? No.
On the land. Get on in there and dig.
I'd rather work on the land than have a job, the 9 to 5.
Yeah,
it's actually bad for you, I think, to be sedentary. What is it called? Sedentary? Sedentary. Where you sit down all the time. I think it's worse on your health and everything because you're literally sitting down 9 to 5 like this. And I don't think obviously not healthy for you.
Cat fur, I love you, man. You said my wife.
What happened?
My wife is Choctaw, carries a card like Pocahontas.
That is correct. Where's your card at?
My card is put up. I am not taking my card out, but yes, I have one too.
Vodka. I love vodka. Vodka is my preferred drink. My drink preferably, because you can't really taste it.
Yeah,
it sneaks up on you.
Shoot.
Goes with everything.
Aaron said that's all. Told Ed that's all we need. Right, steak and drinks.
Steaky steak.
Yes.
But we're having tacos tonight. I think I'm getting hungry after
Yeah,
all.
she's finally.
I'm not nauseous anymore. I'm not pregnant.
Where did that come from?
Because when women say they're nauseous,
they go, oh,
people are like, oh Lord, here we go. But no. Yeah, no.
Hey, did we say hi to Mama V? I just now seen you.
Yeah,
okay.
I said hi to her.
All right.
And I say hi to her with Mel's.
Nice. Very nice.
Mama
very
V.
Nice. Well, so back to the whole power thing, right? Until I went off on that hard tangent left.
Super hard tangent.
In order to get this done in a timely manner, I'm actually going to have to put the poles in myself. So that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Is I'm going to be going out there shopping at the local. There's a local hardware hardware store / lumberyard / propane. They do it all there. Well, they actually build the 16-foot meter poles all built together with the boxes, breakers, and everything. They're pretty penny, of course. But so I'm going to go out there and talk with them about purchasing one of those and getting a delivery. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they can deliver out to me. Because
yes, Chacha's having twins. That would be a horrible nightmare.
Yes.
Don't jinx me that way. There's gonna be like some rumor. I heard Chacha's pregnant.
Oh Lord Jesus!
I'm not pregnant. I'm just plumpy. I'm just Chacha's size.
Oh man.
I have a question, and I'm looking at you crazy. You didn't tell me you're putting poles anywhere. How are you going to do it?
Did you not just read the text message I sent you earlier and you were like, yeah, get her done, is what you said to the text?
I literally don't listen to half the things you say. So I'm going to have to go back and check my text.
Man.
So is that
None your text is on the back 20. What's going on?
Hey.
Just put
We're discussing how he's going to put his pole in the ground.
What is it, 4 feet of 16 feet?
What is that? Man. How big is that?
That's pretty tall. It's a tall pole.
Are you gonna be able to do that without stuff?
That's why I'm going out there this weekend.
Ay, Dios mío.
I'm getting with my neighbor. We've already got this whole conclusive plan.
Well, I'm glad you have plans without me because this is the first that I hear of it. I'm not going out there, so.
Didn't we just reestablish the fact that I already texted you? We talked about this.
I have to reread my text. I'm working again. I have to read what you actually send me.
And this is what I do with guys every day.
Like yesterday, I forgot my charger and I have a short one, so it's down here and I had it on vibrate. I didn't answer the phone. The last thing I text was, what did I say?
I don't even remember.
But he was worried, so he came all the way home to check on me, but I was still alive. Thank you, Jesus. Anyways, we went off the subject.
Yeah.
Let's see. You're not allowed to bury poles in England. Murders involved. I've actually seen some documentaries about that.
Well, Paul, sorry, man. Can't bury your poles. Oh, don't tell you.
Oh, no. Nunya, Texas. Evening, sir. That's how I'm reading it. Skytrack, evening on Tian. I wonder if Nunya, Texas sounds like that. Pa, Cha-Cha, stay home or he's going to bury his pole? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to let you do the hard work. I'm going to be home relaxing. Actually, I got things to do this weekend, so.
Yeah, I got to go out there. Well, I'm going to go out there. I already had the PM for the local energy company come out there, stake everything down. We've already talked about how we're going to get stuff done. I've already gotten the specs from them on everything that I need to do on my end. So I'm going to get out there and make sure that we can get the supplies that we need, not this weekend, but at a future time, so I can have everything in line and everybody set up to come out there and get this stuff done so they can get that meter put down so we put those 30 amp breakers in. But majority of us going to get out there and try to help Dad with a couple of projects on his cabin. I know we were trying to get he was trying to get a deck and stairs built up. So I just got enough Just got enough pallets broken down and got some wood out there where we built us.
I helped make a deck,
Yes.
a
Yes.
small one. I know how to take rusty nails out of used pallets.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're gonna say she can handle a deck.
Really? Anyways, what happens in the back 20 stays on the back 20.
All
None of your
right.
Texas.
He just put that, was it 1,000-gallon propane tank in?
You got
Woo,
Are you-
man. I'm jealous.
that's huge. Like
I'm jealous.
we were trying to get a
They won't even,
one.
you know, they won't even give us one because we don't have an actual house, a home. We have to have a home on our property. So we can't even get one. I'm like, well, that's messed up.
But we can have like 101, right?
So I'm gonna have to come up with some means. Some means to come across something. But yeah, I seen that. I was like, man, let's check it out your tank.
Thea said she can handle a what? I sure can.
Oh man.
My.
Well.
That's how I got vertigo. Never mind.
Oh man. See what you guys started?
Oh man. So what else is new? Well, we have to find a rent house.
Yeah.
At least a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, we're trying to get a little bit closer to the
By December.
to the ranch, but we're still trying to stay within the metroplex because, like I said, I still have to travel in into the office. She doesn't, but maybe twice a month until we can be fully remote. We're trying to stay as close as we can to within 40-minute drive of our office. So until we can get completely out to the ranch, we're just going to rent another property or maybe even just a small apartment. Oh,
I know.
oh,
It's okay, baby. I haven't been in an apartment like since I met you.
I know. I haven't been in an apartment since I was a kid. Jeez.
And my neighbors hated me when you would come over.
I know. But they loved me.
Whatever.
Oh man, when you say one of two.
Wow, that's a lot of propane.
Yeah, you know what? I can the Tractor Supply does have a 100-gallon 100-pound tank.
That thing's heavy.
So we are looking at something like that, but then also it's like, well, we don't want to have to travel 40 freaking miles just to get the thing refilled every time. So we're trying to weigh our options right now.
Catford says, "Isn't the soil full of stones and scones? So now what?"
Yes, it is. That is why we're going to be getting some help out there with actual construction equipment.
Oh yeah,
So-
what's his name has all that good stuff. He
And-
literally has it parked in his yard. He has it all. And when I say him, is our neighbor guy.
So I don't think you're going to be seeing me out there trying to use a pole digger or a sharpshooter to dig. No sir. If we had a little bit more, firm, like dirt-based ground out there, yeah, sure, no problem. But we're dealing with clay and rock and limestone, and also we're not even messing with that. We're just going to go ahead and get some heavy-duty equipment in there, get it ripped and rolled, and call it a day.
Man, the poles would have sunk in perfectly the weekend we were there.
Right?
Maybe you should wait till it rains. No? Okay.
Maybe. Well, and he had said, I hear that. I lived briefly in an apartment in the my early 20s and hated it. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate apartments. And then they have like gross roaches from other people's apartments. I don't wanna. Let's not do it. Let's try to at least get a townhome.
Right. Paul Honeyman said, blasting powder time. You know what? Heck yeah.
Mhm.
I'll drill a little bitty hole and I'll just throw some,
Pew pew. Do it.
blow it up.
I want to be there when you do it, though. Mm.
Yeah, you're right. It is going to be tough. We've already dug down a few to get some lines going for our bathhouse, and yeah, you're definitely you're hitting the nail on the head. Especially right where we're located at, it's pretty bad. But
And worse by the lake in Brady.
we can actually manage to get 4 feet down. We'll be all right. And my biggest concern is burying the freaking 8-foot copper ground line, the pole. Excuse me, that copper ground pole is going to be probably our biggest feat, trying to get all 8 feet of that down.
Why
So we'll see.
Why can't the electricity people do it?
They can if I want to pay them to do it.
How much would this
A
be,
lot
sir?
of money.
How much is a lot?
Way too much money.
Jeez Louise! This blows. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, they sell stuff by the pound. I'd like to know your dealer.
Yo, what the heck? 6:57, guys. Oh, 6:58.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dia.
Yes.
We can ramble.
Yeah, we can really get on going, man. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to get off and get on to David from Come On Homesteading's live. He's going live at 7 p.m. right after.
They want a video of me pushing that button.
Oh.
And here we go. And it all blows up in my face.
And then it's like, pew. Oh, man.
Davis family. Cha-cha, your laugh is contagious. Is that in a good way or a bad way? Yay. Nice shirt, Robertsons. Hey, guys.
Waka waka.
Hugs. I miss you guys. Oh, man. Y'all missed the chaos in the beginning. I think Dia went half dead.
I know. We're sorry about your ear hole on that one, Annie.
Your ear holes.
Sheesh.
We love you too, Paul, Honeyman. Remember, I love your last name. Cha-cha, Honeyman. Don't get jelly.
No, I'm not. Just pay some bills, Paul.
Waka
Pay
waka.
some bills.
Oh my
All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get off. It's about to be 7 o'clock. We want to thank everybody for coming in.
And being patient with us.
Yeah, that crazy intro was, yeah. Anyways, well, we'll have it ready now that we're relocating, getting the kinks out for next week.
So we hope.
So just remember, as long as nothing comes up, every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be doing lives. So we'll do our Talk About It lives every Wednesday. Hopefully.
Why are you burping in my face?
Because I had to burp.
Rude.
But all right, guys. Once again, we want to thank everybody for hanging out. We'll see you guys on Come On Homesteads live here momentarily.
And I'll be eating tacos.
Yes.
Finally.
And until next time, think about some more things to talk about.
Let's talk about it. Adios, amigos.